Is the endless plain. Could be the perfect place for a farm when someone deals with the manticore that claimed the plains for its hunting ground. Manticore sounds really dangerous. Thornford, do you want to enter? I think so. Gosh, I hope it's not too powerful because this is where we're supposed to go for the main quest. So far, everywhere we go, it's like getting my butt kicked. Oh, we're the heroes who die.
In due time.
All right. All right, water blocking our path.
I see something.
Ooh, perfect. Another one of these coins that if we find a collector will be worth a lot.
All according to plan.
All right. Let's go over this way.
You see that?
I do. There's a trap.
Follow my lead.
Is that a spider on the ground there? Yup. That's definitely a spider.
Would you look at that?
Oh, there's more than one.
Applause, please.
That's all you're getting.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Try again. Okay, as long as it doesn't explode.
Anything else?
Kill that spider. Like literally walk right over it. Okay. The fact that there's a trap there, ooh. Is that a blind? Abandoned belongings are piled together in a messy heap. Search the belongings for information and valuables. Find nothing of interest. Really?
Grotus, hide me from their sight.
In due time.
Grotus, hide me from their sight.
Cressel. The dark-haired bandit is kicking the ground irritably when he sees you. He squares his shoulder and clenches her hand axes. Well, look who's here. Requires good. Easy now. I'm not here to blanket the stolen lands with corpses. Load your weapons and let's talk. I won't kill anyone who leaves the Stag Lord's service or is willing to help me find him. So think about it. Is he really a leader you're ready to die for? Ooh, perhaps you're willing to help for a reward. Something in your words seemed to have impressed Cressel. She frowns for a moment, then spits. Fine, I won't cut your throats. For now, at least. But I also won't kneel to some new Restov upstart. Why would you try to make peace? Are you just naturally kind? Or have you been listening to Svetlana? Is it so hard to believe I simply might not want unnecessary bloodshed? Yeah, because Svetlana asked me to show you mercy. I don't know why. No, I don't want to kill people if I don't have to. I'd rather have you guys working under me than against me. Or just, you know, bloodying the ground. You know, life hasn't been so good to me. Why should I trust you? Alright, here's my piece. The Stag Lord's been spending more time keeping an eye on the bottom of his glass than on what's going on around him. If you won't answer an insult from some rest-off crook like Yamandi, then you're right. We chose the wrong leader. So go ahead, do whatever you're gonna do. I won't stop you, but I won't help you either. And here, give this to Svetlana. The bandit places a ring in your hand, then leaves. Oh, we got Svetlana's ring. Yod Devkin, you see a dark-haired man of about 45, though wrinkles on his face make him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from his tied hands. He slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as he moves his lips as though speaking to someone invisible. He jerks his head up as he notices you. Praise Erastil. Erastil is also known as the Old Deadeye, the Stag God. Is one of the oldest human gods still worshipped in the Inner Sea region and is concerned with family, farming, hunting, and trade. During the Age of Creation, Erastil was among the gods who battled Rovagug when he sought to destroy Golarion and were eventually able to contain him in the dead vault at the planet's core. His religion dates back to before the Age of Darkness, when small farming communities and hunter-gatherers prayed to him for bountiful harvests and successful hunts. Legends claim that the Old Deadeye himself, who crafted the first bow and gifted it to humans to overcome the challenges of the world, even as the accomplishments of civilization mount, Erastil continues to embrace and represent the simplest pleasures life has to offer. Thank you, stranger. My name is Yod Kevkin. I'm a priest of Erastil from Got. Those bandits attacked me as I was crossing the river. Said they wanted to take me to their leader, make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. The strength granted to me by Erastil is meant to help honest people, not the robbers. Alicia, I'm glad I could help. Mutters a bit, rubbing his hands. Oh, these times. To be as surprised to meet an honest man as to see a manicore as a vegetable stall. Thank you for your help. I've exhausted my supply of prayers, but I'll gladly repay you in future once I've restored my strength. Come to me if you ever need healing or being blessed. I'm afraid the old fool like me won't be able to handle the mission given me by Erastil on my own. How can I search for the temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step? I ought to head to Oleg's trading post, rest and think on what to do next. Please, traveler, if you happen to discover the ruins of the temple of the air, come to me. Come to Old Yod. My gratitude will know no bounds. Alright. New quest unlocked.
Applause, please.
Alright, we have Scroll of Doom, Silver Earring, Shucking Grasp, Hematite, 12 gold, and some meat. Alright. A lot of little boxes around this place. Okay, we got Silver Inkwell, Corrosive Touch, and gold. No, guys, we don't need sneak anymore. Okay, we're right in the corner anyway. We got a cute little doggy they left here. The monsters. A watchtower. The bandits seem to have planned to seriously secure the area.
That is not far.
Nope. Not far at all. Apparently I missed some loot up here. Can't have that. More edible moss. If you can find some fowl, we'll be able to make some of Amari's favorite food. Those chicken the fowl thighs thing.
As it should be.
Vanish, 23, 2 gold or 2 eggs and 3 flowers. All right. That little creepy spider. It just runs away from us. We can't do anything about it. It looks like it should be big enough to shoot with an arrow, though. Just saying.
In due time.
Oh, here's another
Requires your attention.
a ring and a Masterworks heavy flail. You use a flail, don't you? Just a normal one though. The heavy flail does a D10 instead of D8. Crits on a 19 and 20 though, and it's Masterworks, so it's got the +1. All right. I can't even see the ball and chain. Oh, it's a two-hander. Okay, that's the difference. A normal flail versus... Doesn't show the other bit. Ooh, this puts us over his encumbrance. Less. You know what? That extra little bit of damage, I don't think is worth losing the shield. Especially since his AC is only a 17. Like his dex really hurts his armor class. Written orders. Cressel, a task. As soon as you're done with the taxes, find an old butt in the woods upstream of the Thorn River and burn it to the ground. This is the Stag Lord's wish. He literally said, burn, burn, burn. It was originally going to be Dovin, but he grew upset when he learned nobody lived in the hut. Some said burning houses with no one in them was boring. So I said I'd send someone more reliable. It's a strange task, but try to finish it quickly and no asking what the or why bother with this trifle instead of preparing for war with the rest of. We'll get to that. A. Interesting. Ooh, sweet pancakes. We don't have honey, but that's all right. Got Svetlana's wedding ring. We now have 3 pieces of a scorched fragment. Still got some rope. All right. Is there a way to rotate the camera? Some of these trees would be nice if they just get out of the way. All right, nothing there. Let's move on. Now we got some clues as where to go. I was really hoping that we'd get that person to like join us. But maybe she can just go. Maybe she'll just go and protect Svetlana's farm or outpost. Like she doesn't have to work for us if she's just not working against us. That's enough. Abandoned hut. The remains of a small house accompanied by an old stone altar are hidden deep in the woods. Local hunters sometimes use the place for shelter. Try not to think too hard about who built it and why it was abandoned. So that's the hut the Stag Lord's interested in. How tough is the Tuskgutter, I wonder? Okay. Cross the river and come down.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yep. All right. Blend into the night. Are we able to... Don't have the honey. I almost bought the honey just to have it. That'll teach me not to get ahead of things. Okay, if we use rations, can we have her be like... on the cooking? Or maybe... Only a +2. +6. What if I was... She not a good watch? Are you better over here? -8. Ooh, yeah. What about cooking? -1. Okay. Maintain armor. Makes use of their special capability, making a roll against the area DC. What does maintain armor do? Alright, adjusts and repairs her armor and gains a +1 circumstance AC bonus in the first battle with 12 hours. The effect extends to a +1 additional battle for every 4 levels. Okay. But here, if he goes cooking, doesn't help. -8. +4 on the hunting. She doesn't help with cooking. -4 on that. What about watch order? There we go. Okay. Like, she actually makes things worse. +0, -8, -1. She's good at camouflage and she's good at cooking. What about him? No, he's not bad at this. Or she could do that, I guess.
Valerie, what weapon do you like best?
Whichever one I'm holding. I've been trained to fight using any blade. Spears, axes, bludgeons, and poleaxes. As well as with no weapon at all.
Ooh, no weapon at all. It's almost like being down here might be the better spot at this point for resting. Main cook spoiled the heavy meal. Seriously? A random encounter? Alright, well, we'll show whoever this is.
Resting would be
Down
nice.
better
don't you think?
ones.
Ooh. A brawler, and just a bandit. Alright. Lindsay, let's see. Shoot the...
You deserved it.
Ah, 3 damage. Not bad. Okay. My turn.
Let's try this way.
Well, I got 1 swipe in. I guess it was a step too far to do both. Mari. All right.
Bring it!
Ooh. 12 damage is only that much. They actually have pretty good hit points. That could be a problem. Ow. 17 damage is a lot of hit points for me.
Onwards!
I guess she missed.
Your life ebbs low.
All right. And
Last wishes.
okay. Get him.
This should do it.
Oh, if the offhand had hit, it probably would have ended him. For some reason, I'm hungry for bratwurst.
Tear them apart!
In my experience, if you get a hankering for something, it's usually good to follow it because it's
This was not part of the plan.
your body tends to crave the types of food that you need for like nutrition and crap. Not always, but often. All right.
Stay behind me.
What a waste.
That sounded painful. Too lazy to deal with thawing and cooking.
This is where I step in.
That's a funny distinction. One or the other, but not both, eh? Fair enough.
They go down.
Roll the 4 and needed a 9.
Let us strike as one.
Become as dust.
Hey, he hit for 6 damage. Nice.
Serves you right.
The arrow literally just bounced off his armor. Alright, what's my HP? 0? Okay. Better than negative something. Got him! Nice. Time for the barbarian to go down.
Do not falter.
Repent.
You deserved it.
Bring it. Huh. Onwards.
Your
Come on.
life
There we go.
No mistakes.
I don't know.
That
Getting
is
taken
not
out in the
far.
fight seems like a mistake. Short sword, great sword, and great sword. Okay, so her ginormous is 2d8 with +1. But she gets negatives because of its weight, right? What if we gave her an actual great sword? It's only 2d6. So she gets +4 with that versus a +3. It's only a difference of a +1. So it's an extra -1 to hit. What's up with her stats right now? Oh, just fatigue. Right, they interrupted her sleep.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Yes. Yes.
All right, let's go to sleep. All right. Maybe you needed that.
In due time.
All right. Off we go. So far, so good. Gotta keep going. Ooh, what's that? Ruins of an old temple. Surveying the walls. The surviving walls are covered with exquisite mosaics. Kingdom resource. Point of interest for tourists and explorers. Take an hour to get there. Okay. I thought that might be the one thing for the guy. Hopefully this boar the size of a bear isn't too hard to deal with. Makes me think of Princess Mononoke though, which I just rewatched 2 nights ago. I watched it Thursday night, I think, or was it Friday night after the stream? Either way, it was really good. So here we are. The monster is here, and now I hear him apart. Yes, just watch me. And don't interrupt me. Amiri blurts out as if anticipating being cut off. I speak on one. I speak on. She grunts and her eyebrows narrow. She clears her throat. There's a custom where I come from. A boy kills a monster in front of the elders to prove he's a man. The barbarian clears her throat in hesitation. In all tribe, girls don't get no initiation at all, so I arranged my trial myself. Like in the song about Kagul the orphan, I downed a cave lion in a single combat. Here, see the scar I got in the battle. And do you know what my elders did after I threw the lion's skin at their feet? They evoked some formality and declared your initiation invalid. They admitted they were wrong. Dream on! They laughed in my face. They said I scratched my belly myself and hired some man to kill the lion for me in trade for sex, probably. Later they agreed my initiation, of course. They had no choice, but... Mary's voice wavers in anger, and she spits on the ground. I must be ready. You must really slay him in single combat. It'll take our whole party to bring this tusk down. I don't know if she's going to be able to handle him in single combat. Must you really slay him in single combat? It'll take our whole party to bring this Tuskgutter down. Leave Tuskgutter's lair. A fight like this requires some preparation. Oh boy. Young Yoda. You mean Grogu? The child? From a distance, Amiri examines Tuskgiver's muscular body and sharp tusk. Ah, you think I can't butcher a pig by myself? Though, if the elders saw the beast was about to kill the boy, they would help him. There's no shame in that. But it doesn't matter. I'm just saying. Now you stand and watch me gutting the beast? I've never heard of anything more stupid. I won't waste our time on your silly rituals. Alright, I see. Come on, to battle. Gorum, watch me. With the battle cry, the barbarian charges the boar. I'm going it alone. Got it? Oh dear God, she went a long ways. I promise nothing. Oh! Shit. She is screwed. Inspiration. Bardic style. It's in her. Okay, I got her. I wish he didn't run so far before things got started. Like, I'm spending a whole turn just to catch up. And it almost killed her in one hit. It did 22 of her 30 hit points. She's at 8. Rage.
Tear them apart!
She got 3 hit points from the potion. That's it. Less.
Taya.
I'll survive.
Well,
I always survive.
I don't know if we can actually kill this thing.
Any last wishes?
We can hit it, apparently. 5 levels of animal. Strength 27? Oh, crikey. With a con of 21? It's going to have a lot of hit points. Okay. She's at -4. Okay. Plus 14. So she's at 10. Too close. All right.
Stay behind me.
We've done how much damage to it? 12? Oh, shit. 12 is that little bit? So it's got like 120 hit points or so? Okay. Okay, stand up.
They go down!
There we go. Double the damage we've done so far.
A calculated risk.
I hit him twice. Okay.
This is where I step in.
And missed.
What a waste.
Let us strike as one.
4. All right, she's doing good damage. If she just didn't get 22 damage on that first round, like, she might have been able to handle it.
This will hurt.
Left it at like 1.
Yes.
Oh no, it's going to do the whole thing where it won't actually cast the spell because she's too far. Alright, what if I went normal? I want... I kind of want to give Amiri the kill. Oh well. No, she got the kill. Breathing heavily, Amiri stands over the corpse of the fallen monster. What you say? See me in action. I almost chopped his head off. Yes, a real epic battle, just like the sagas. I won't even have to embellish it for the book. I think so? I'm not sure. That's it. Trial done. Now no one dares say Amiri is weak. She grins and thrusts her chest out. You are a valiant warrior, were there truly fools who doubted your strength? Some did, you know. I spit on them. No one will dare bark at me now. So why did you want to kill this monster? You passed this test back when you were with your tribe, didn't you? Miri's face reddens. Well, not just pups must pass the test. If a man is newcomer to a tribe, must bring a monster to his hide. Proves he's not weak. Her voice trails off and then falls silent. I'm honored to consider you. You consider me a part of your new tribe. You're a strong and valiant warrior. Just don't start that stops trying to choose the right words. Don't talk me about honor and valor. I know already. Still, I owe you thanks. You have a true chief's heart. You know what? If we meet another monster like this, I'll kill it too. Not for a test. Just that nobody would ever dare say Amiri isn't a warrior. Alright. Skin it and collect. She actually got the skin off too. Sweet! And we did level up.
I need to concentrate.
No.
Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Alright. We get sneak attack. And although I'm not sure it's going to be as useful in this as it was in Solasta. In Solasta, just having another person in melee range would allow us to get a sneak attack off. Good old 5e rules. And this one, I think, no, it does say flanking the target. Mind you, it's not as many d6 as Reyna will be doing. It's just going to be 1d6. Until what? Level 18? Is that when it gets to 5d6, 6d6? Yep. Doesn't get affected by crits, though. Which, in 5e it does. Alright. I guess we're going Slayer. Alright, we get 5 more points. Perception, mobility. Guess athletics might not be a bad option. We have no trickery, do we? Or is it just Valerie? Trickery, dex trained only. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about that. What? Amiri's got lore nature. Lore religion is harem. Knowledge of the world is Lindsay, as is Arcana. Okay, well, I guess I'll go persuasion and stealth. I'll just keep doing those ones, I guess. With the okay, I might swap every other time to athletics, stealth, just to keep them comparable. Okay. Point blank shot. Get a +1 on attacks and damage rolls with ranged weapons at ranges up to 30 feet. Accomplish sneaker. Sneak attack 1. Your sneak attack is increased by a d6. The number of sneak attack dice cannot exceed half your character level rounded up. Accomplish sneak attacker sounds like it'd be worth it. Because a lot of time we fight side by side. Back to back too. While you are flanked and adjacent to an ally with this feat, you receive a +2 bonus to AC against attackers from opponents flanking you. Alright. Dazzling display. Your skill with your favorite weapon can frighten enemies. Benefit. While wielding the weapon in which you have weapon focus, you can perform a bewildering show of prowess in a full round action. Make a persuasion, intimidation check to demoralize all foes within 30 feet who can see you. So that's kind of like a flourish. Yeah. Yeah. We'll probably end up getting point blank shot later on. But for now, sneak attack. An extra d6 is never something to scoff at. Thank you, Brand. Brandhauser. Thank you. That definitely... I was actually starting, like, looking at other things. Don't need to distract myself. Alright. Fighter. She only gets 2 skill points. She's got athletics. For some reason, lower religion. That's great. I'll just use magic device. All right. So they're recommending weapon focus. What weapon does she have equipped? I think she's the Bastard Sword, right? Gain a +1 bonus on all attack rolls you make using the selected weapon. Otherwise, +2 on athletics checks, +4 on fortitude saves against fatigue and exhaustion. Improved initiative is not a bad one either, actually. Great fortitude, +2 on all fortitude saving throws. Shield wall. None of the companions have this feat. Oh, it's a teamwork feat. Okay. Throw anything. Throw anything with how many all those things we threw before is like kind of want it, but she's got her bastard sword right now. We can get her magic bastard sword later, I'm sure. Let's go Bastard Sword. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make sure that is what she's wearing. Or using. Yeah, okay. Masterwork Best. Thought so. I just don't check her very often, right? Next. We went Athletics. And they use Magic Device. And weapon focus. Bastard! Level 4 fighter can take weapon specialization. +2 damage. Ooh. I'm looking forward to getting that. Alright, getting everybody leveled up. Level 3 cleric. Next. Alright, 2 points. Alright, he'll take a point of religion. Perception's pretty good already. I'm thinking mobility. Balance and coordination, including aerial maneuvers, gymnastics, and tumbling. Your ability enables you to move near opponents without provoking attacks of opportunity. Keep your balance, escape from restraints, break your falls, squeeze through tight spots, and so on. Whereas athletics is what? Leaping, scaling walls, and swimming. Catch objects, climbs obstacles, jumps, and so on. Maybe I should just put it into... athletics. It's not very skilled. He can get spell focus or weapon focus. Choose a school of magic. Any spells you cast of that school are more difficult to resist. Benefit adds a +1 to the difficulty class of all saving throws against that spell. From school of magic you select. You gain this feat multiple times. The effects do not stack. Each time you take a feat, it applies to a new school of magic. Not worth getting then. You're adept at spellcasting when threatened or distracted. Get +4 bonus. Nah. I'm tempted for maybe blind fight still, but dwarfs have dark vision, right? So maybe just weapon focus flail. Give him weapon focus for what he's got. Gore is a type of weapon. What the heck is a gore? You treat your total hit dice as your base attack bonus when calculating combat maneuver defense. Holy crap, look at all the things there's on this list. Wow. Oh, there's that tower shield efficiency. Steel Soul, Stealthy, Spell, Penetration, Skillful, Shield, yes. Teamwork feats, eh? You know what? We'll just go with the Flail. New spells. Blessing of Courage, Bone Shaker, Cure Moderate Wounds. Nice. Full Strength. What's that give? That's +4 enhancement bonus. Nice. Arrow of Law. You fire a shimmering arrow of pure order from your holy symbol at any one target in range. As a ranged touch attack, a chaotic creature struck by an arrow of law takes a d8 points of damage, up to 5 for every 2. D8 for every 2 levels caster. Chaotic outsider takes a d6 point of damage. And is dazed for 1 round. A successful will save will reduce the damage to half, negate daze effect. Only deals half damage to creatures that are neither chaotic nor lawful, and they are not dazed. The arrow has no effect on lawful creatures whatsoever, which kind of sucks. Soundburst, summon monster 2. A blessing of courage and life. +2 morale bonuses. Bone Shaker. You take control of a target living creature's skeleton. A creature has its skeleton rattle within its flesh, causing it grievous harm. The target takes 3d6 points of damage plus a d6 additional points for every 2 levels of the caster. Holy crap. That's a painful spell. Barbarian. Eldori Swordlord on the list. 3 mobility, 5 persuasion, 3 knowledge of the world, 3 perception, a dazzling display, weapon finesse. Dueling swords are required? That's too bad. Do you have a magician in a group? Nope. Have you not been watching? We have me, a cleric, another type of... We have me, a cleric, a bard, a barbarian, and a fighter. No wizards or sorcerers yet. Danger sense. At 3rd level, barbarian gains +1 bonus on reflex saves to avoid traps and +1 to dodge bonus to AC against attacked spy traps. Ooh. Let's see. She gets 4 points here. I guess lore, nature, ability, athletics, and perception. Now, level 3 spells aren't going to be too fancy anyways. That's true. She's up to 41 hit points. Do we have to pick greatsword, or can we be like two-handed fighting type thing? Like, what does her stupid big sword count as? The ginormous sword. I don't see ginormous sword on the list of options. I guess we'll just go great sword. Actually, here, let's back out for a second. Yes. Inventory.
Here I am. See?
A large bastard sword. So does that mean we'd have to take bastard sword for it then? Like, I can either go do 2d8 plus 4 with the large ginormous sword at plus 5, or we can set it up so we do 2d6 plus 3 with a plus 6. Yeah. Saving.
And Lindsay was called
Well.
forth.
I need a challenge.
I do like the look of the bastard sword or whatever. It looks like it's a large bastard sword. I bet we have the weapon focus bastard sword. We went what? Do. Oh, wait. Which one didn't get... Oh, one didn't click through. There we go. Weapon focus. If we go bastard sword and it doesn't apply to it, I'll be so pissed. Not really. I just load up and put it on the greatsword. The only problem with this, it means, like, that's the weapon, like, we're committing to that weapon for the entire game. Whereas if we go greatsword, we might find a +1 or +2 greatsword later on. Back roll. Screw it. All right. So +6 with the currently she's got a +6 for 2d6 plus 4. However, she can have a +6 for 2d8 plus 5. That's because it's a +1. So 7 to 21 versus 6 to 16. And even if this was a +1 sword, like great sword, to make it comparable to the ginormous sword, the difference would be her having a +7 and doing 7 to 17. So it's still 5 less damage. So it might be worth it. She now gets increased damage. Oh, where is it? So yeah, it counts as the bastard sword. I guess she doesn't need the great sword anymore. Apparently she's only ever going to be using this. That the boar pelt's only worth 20 gold. Seems like a rip. Ring of protection +1. When did I get that? All right, she's got what, a 17? Okay, 19, 18, 17, 21, 21. All right, she's got an 18. That's all right, because he's got the crappy dex. There. He's got an 18 now, too. And our bard. Is there like a specialty class for bard? Ability cast Arcanum spells. Nope. Alignment needs to be neutral, good, natural, lawful, neutral, chaotic, neutral, evil. What is her alignment? I never checked. Inspire competence? Cool. All right. I've never really been one for a bard before. But hey, whatever works. All right, we're going to get her trickery up. And I guess she's our Arcana specialist. Yeah, that works for me. Actually, don't worry about use magic device. Go stealth. Doesn't matter if it's ginormous swords or not. She's not specializing in ginormous swords. She's specializing in bastard swords. Sure, a normal sized bastard sword doesn't do as much damage, but that's okay. Dual class her into another class. Maybe rogue. What, the bard? They must be within 30 feet, able to see her. They get a +2 competence bonus on all skill checks as long as they continue to hear the bard's performance. This bonus increases by 1 for every 4 levels the bard has. Beyond 3rd, +3 at 7th, 4 at 11th, 5 at 15th, 16th. Right now we got what, cantrips? We already have Inspire Courage, and this is what, Inspire Competence? You know, I'm not feeling the bard. I think she's got enough bard. Maybe we should put her into sorcerer. What's a kineticist? Living channels for elemental energy. We started putting her into kineticist, what would we get? Burn and kinetic blast. Inspire Courage gets powerful at higher levels. First level, next point. At level 5, it'll be what, +2? It's all, oh, that's actually damage too, actually. Okay. True. Okay, if you stay to Bard to level 7, getting +4 to hit and damage, that does add up pretty good. Because that's +4 for every attack, right? I can see that getting a lot. Especially like Clutch would, that's basically, if Clutch hits both his attacks, that's 8 more damage in one round. But that would require being Bard all the way up to like 17. I'm thinking 11's the most we want, which means we got 9 levels of other things we can do. Kind of want magic spells. Like I want to throw fireballs and stuff. What's Alchemists get? She gets proficiencies, bomb and mutagen. Oh, that's what the kobolds were doing, right? In addition to magical extracts, alchemists can adapt swiftly mixing various volatile chemicals and fusing them with their magic reserves to create powerful bombs that can hurl at enemies. The alchemist can use a number of bombs each day equal to the class level plus intelligence modifier. What's her intelligence modifier? +2. So she should be able to do like 3. Throw 3 bombs. I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep her with Bard for now. At least until we get to level 5 and we have +2 to hit, +2 to damage. And then I might think about putting her into something else. Yeah. And, ooh. Effects of your bardic performance carry on even after you have stopped performing. The bonuses and penalties from your bardic performance continue for 2 rounds after you cease performing. Any other requirements, such as range and specific conditions, must still be met. If you begin a new bardic performance during this time, the effect of the previous performance stops right away and a new one starts. The other option is weapon finesse. With a light weapon, elven curved blade, S-stuck, or rapier made for a creature of your size, you may use Dex modifier instead of strength for attack rolls. I don't care. We could give her blind fighting. Point blank shot might not be bad. +1 on attack and damage rolls with ranged weapons within 30 feet. I'm thinking it's got to be one of these two for her, right? Lingering performance. Being able to use it for 1 turn and get 3 turns of effect. Because she can only perform it for so many turns, right? Protects against fear. An ally must be able to perceive the bard. Any effective receives a +1 morale bonus on saving throws against charm and fear. And after a +1 competence bonus on attack and weapon damage. And gets more and more. Point blank would be useful as noted. So if we end up putting her into Alchemist later on, point blank shot will benefit then too. Oh, because her bombs are a ranged thrown weapon, right? Okay. When's the next time we get a feat? Is it every 3 levels? Because I'm thinking lingering performance, and we're going to get her up to 5th level bard, so we got the +2/+2 from Inspire Courage. And then if at the 6th level we go Alchemist and we take point blank shot, that would give us the +1 to throwing every odd level. So we get even sooner. We'll be able to do it at the 5th level then. Yeah. Let's take lingering performance, then we'll go point blank shot. And Bardic Song. Flare Burst. Accepted, it affects all creatures in 10-foot radius. Blah, I don't care. These spells are not great. Vanish. If a check is required, invisible creature has a +20 bonus on its stealth check. The spell ends if the subject... You get 1 level per round, up to 5 rounds of just being... Okay. It's actually not bad. Vanish seems like a nice one to have. Yeah, let's go Vanish. Remove Fear might not be a bad one either, potentially, but... How often are we going to come across the level 14 or 13 or 14 ghost that wants to just eat us alive? It's not my fault my fear is delicious. I'm terrified of everything. Depending on your DM, yeah, Grease can be an amazing amazing spell to have if your DM cooperates. Hey, we got some honey. We can make those nice pancakes. Wand of fine traps.
All according to plan.
Hey, look, that cure light wound spell is still trying to go off.
Anything is possible.
Alright, so I gotta be very careful when I'm trying to do cure light wounds if it's beyond my walking range. It will use up the spell and then not cast it.
Yes.
Actually, it looked like the next time I cast it, it didn't charge it for me though. And that symbol's gone. Alright.
As it should be.
Maybe it's just kind of glitchy because of the turn combat. Look at all look at the skeleton remains from this thing's hunting. Had a voracious appetite. It looks like we got all the loot. I mean, it doesn't require a lot of creativity to be useful. It has hard numbers for its effects, but those effects could be hard to incorporate depending on the battle. Yeah, but it's also one that you can like use creatively with grease.